Alright, yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, man, we are back. It's gonna be a quick short one. I just kind of want to talk to you guys for a sec, kind of just chill and talk about some new things that we are going to be expecting in FIFA and some new things we already have gotten. So first of all, I want you guys to go ahead and go into the description down below, go to my Instagram, go to my story, and go vote because I want to know your guys' opinion, and also drop me a follow. That would be very cool. But the main thing that we're going to be looking at today are going to be the new league SBCs, which we have gotten. Let me scroll past all these things till we find it. There it is, the Premier League SBC, the League SBC, and the Eredivisie SBC. So let's look at the Eredivisie one, even though the Premier League's the main one. So we have Dumfries and Dolberg. Now, Dumfries is actually a very interesting one because he gets a weak link to Van Dijk, he gets a strong link to Lozano, and his card looks incredible. Like, let's go take a look at his in-game stats, because this card actually looks like he is going to be very, very good in game, even though he does have a couple stats that do go ahead and lack. I said go ahead a little too much there. But we have 83 rated right back Dumfries, 2-star weak with 3-star skills, 6'2" and 90 pace is already disgusting. A very similar player to Cancelo. 99 crossing, 89 short passing with 81 long pass is nice. Jody at 78 isn't bad. It's decent. Balance kind of sucks. It's not that great. Reactions, ball control, and composure aren't amazing, but they're usable for a right back, and I believe almost meta. Dribbling is pretty nice. Interceptions does lag, but just literally slap a anchor on him and he will be very, very good. The marking kind of does lack as well. That's going to be a bit worrying, especially since he's high medium. But apart from that, jumping with 91 with 6'2" is great. 91 stamina, 92 strength, 83 aggression. He looks like a very good card, man. And put him in a 4-5-1. Put him with like Lozano, how I said, a right mid, and then put Virgil van Dijk at center back. That's going to be a very, very nice while to link them up. So yeah, let's take a look at the other guy, I guess, Dolberg. Of course, he was kind of labeled as a wonder kid like a couple years ago, but at this point, he has kind of, I don't want to say fallen off, but he isn't just keeping up with, I guess you could say, other wonder kids in the Eredivisie. But his card looks decent, looks usable, but just not a card that anyone's going to really want. Like, I mean, his dribbling is actually very, very good. Apart from his balance, I feel reactions and composure and everything else is very usable, with free kick actually, short passing being very nice. Composure is a bit on the lower side, but 80 is still very nice, so I think that's very good. Finishing is not very high, but it's very, very it's I don't know, I don't want to say usable again, but it's acceptable. 95 shot power is great. Long shots are decent. Very, very long shots are good, I would say. Volleys does lack. It doesn't really matter though. And penalties is usable as well. Pace with acceleration being low and sprint speed being high, it's gonna feel like he's not very quick because he's 6'2". But at the same time, I'm not too sure how he's gonna play in game. 82 jumping, 81 stamina, and what else? 88 strength. So he looks all right. Just not a card I would want to get because it's not kind of like the guys that I do go ahead. I said go ahead like 20 times. Not the guys, the type of guys that I do like in this game. Next up, we have Jamie Vardy and DOUCOURE, man. These cards look very good. Now, we don't have the dynamic images for them yet, but they look very good. The 72 pace, the 82 shooting, the 80 passing, 85 defending, 88 physical from DOUCOURE looks very, very nice, man. The 72 pace may be a bit of a problem, but still, I think it's a very, very good card. Second best CDM, apart from like Conte and Pogba in the Prem. And then we have Jamie Vardy, who looks like a very, very good striker. The only thing that is going to be a problem with Vardy is going to be the 3-star, I believe it is, that he does have, and the lack of height. So let's take a look at both of these players. Let's take a look at Jamie Vardy, of course, the man himself. So, +4 upgrade is already huge. That's a really nice upgrade. Yeah, I like that. So he's 5'10", high, 3-star, how I said is a problem. 5'10" is actually not that bad. I thought he was shorter, like 5'8". High. You can see it affect him from time to time, but it won't take away from the card that much. Like, finishing is just incredible. Everything about finishing is incredible. Long shots, even though that does lack a bit, I feel like a player like MBAPPE, who has poor long shots but good like shooting stats apart from that, is not affected by the long shot stat, so I don't think that's going to be bad. Curve finesse shots with him aren't going to be that great, and the passing isn't going to be that great either with him, which is a bit of a downside. Agility and balance makes him and ball control and dribbling being kind of low makes him feel like a bit of a clunky player, one that can't really move with the ball well, but he can finish. 93 reactions, 87 composure with 90 stamina, 96 aggression. Like this card, he has the stats to be a great card, but he just lacks these things. Like if the agility was like, I don't know, 84, 85, maybe even 86, and then you gave him a 4-star weak foot, like, I would use this card because I feel like the reaction, composure, stamina, aggression, finishing, shot power, everything, even the pace, is incredible on this card, and I think it's a very, very usable card, and one that I would see people use, but not in a lot of teams. Then we have DOUCOURE, who also has a huge upgrade, a +5 upgrade for him. Just wow, what a card, man. This card actually looks very, very good. A6 rated CDM, 6 foot, which is nice. High medium is a problem, but again, Pogba is high low. I think Pogba is 6 foot too, and Pogba, I play at CDM, and I have no problem with him being 6'2" and being high low at CDM. So high medium, I don't know how much of a problem that's going to be. Acceleration at 67 and 64 with agility already throw me off. I feel like that's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh man, see, like that really kind of messes up the card overall because he's going to not be able to distribute the ball that quickly. And the 85 strength allows him to hold off people that are going to press him. But see, the problem here is he's going to turn slow. He's going to be able to hold people off for a second or two, but then the low composure is going to make him lose the ball way too frequently. Like a player like Matuidi, who I have at CDM, or I used to have at CDM, and I used to play him there, I thought him on the ball with his high composure was incredible. When I used Jefferson Lerma, the CDM from Bournemouth, the foot swap card, he had the exact same, nearly the exact same stats, but he just had bad composure and bad reactions that Matuidi didn't have. And Jefferson Lerma just felt not as good, nowhere near as good as Matuidi. But apart from that, man, DOUCOURE has a nice card, man. The shooting for CDM is great. The passing is very, very solid where it matters. Curve and free kick actually don't really matter unless you're taking finesse shots outside the box, where at that point, if you time it right, it doesn't really matter. Balance and reactions, see, like these are alright stats. Ball control and dribbling is alright, but you won't really feel that because his agility is so low. Interception, stand tackle is nice. Slide tackle is not really important. Marking is great. Heading accuracy is a bit low. So is the jumping for a 6 foot tall player. Like he's gonna get out jumped by 6'1", 6'2" players. Even like 5'11", 5'10" players with like 90+ jumping, he's gonna get out jumped, which is a bit of annoying. But 98 stamina is nice, 85 strength is nice, and 82 aggression. I feel like EA could have done better with this card, man. Give him like 83, 84 reactions. Just make it look better, and people would use this card. Give him 70 agility. He would be very usable. Give him 71, 72 acceleration, and give him like 81 jumping. Just a bit more of a boost, and I feel like people would have been really happy, and people would have actually wanted to use these cards in their FUT Champs team, because I feel like a lot of the problem comes from people seeing these cards and they're like, nice, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not really going to use them in FUT Champs, but it's a nice player to have, and that's the problem. You want people to, you want to cater to the kind of higher caliber players while still catering to the lower players at the same time. Like that De Bruyne from last year, the 94 rated cam or whatever it was that you released as a Premier League SBC, that was great because you could use them in FUT Champs and people really didn't like him. I mean, that's just my take on it, in my opinion. That's basically this whole video. I also want to talk about real quickly, real briefly, like a couple seconds. We have a promo coming out Friday. A lot of people have been saying it's going to be record breakers or like category type cards and stuff like that because we have a bunch of international tournaments coming up. Like we have the UEFA Nations League, we have the Africa Cup of Nations, I believe. We have the Asian Games, which are coming up. We have the Copa America, which is in the summer. I said Nations League already. We have the Women's World Cup, so I guess you can't have like nations from the Women's World Cup, but you can have players that are men, obviously, because women aren't in the game or in FUT. So it's going to be interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of what promotion it's going to be. Go ahead and check out my Instagram. How I said, I want to know who you guys want to get. Would you guys get VARDY or would you guys get DOUCOURE? Go ahead and vote in the poll on my story and make sure you follow me as I do post every single day on there as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, man. There's 30 seconds left on this video until it hits 10 minutes. And at 10:01, I think I get a couple more ads. So I think I should probably just, talk for a second here. Let me just say, I'm at 880,000 coins that you guys see on the screen, and I was at 1.4 million. on Sunday morning, and I decided to go a bit crazy and complete a couple icons, do a couple SBCs, and waste a couple coins, and I packed nothing back. So I lost around 400, 500,000 coins this weekend, which was great. So I'm busting my ass off playing Division Rivals. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. We'll have Division Rivals rewards very soon. Same with Foot Champs. I see they did a very nice finish. I didn't finish all my games, but I still got a very nice finish. So yeah, this is where I won the video now, guys. Go check out my Instagram. I'll see you guys next video. Have a nice day, and I'm out.